When you think of doubt and belief, you usually think of them as opposites. You either believe or you doubt. They don't usually go together, but there's something that I call believing doubt that I think it's not an oxymoron. I think it's this relationship that's kind of a balance. And that is the idea that if you're going to doubt something, you have to believe in an aspect of it. So what I just said is kind of vague and kind of out there. It's not real concrete. So let's think of the story of the father in Mark 9. He brings his son to Jesus because his son is demon possessed and no one's been able to help, but he thinks there's an off chance that this man, this Jesus of Nazareth, might be able to help him. What made him do that? Some element of belief made him bring his son. He believed the stories about Jesus, the miracles. This is the man who stopped storms and walked on water and I think he'd cast out other demons. And so if he could do it then, maybe he can do it now. And when he met Jesus, he probably had this sense of, this guy is different. And so there's another element of belief there. But at the same time, he says, Jesus, can you help me? And he says, I can if you believe. And he says, I believe, help my unbelief. That tells you that there's doubt there too. He didn't come to Jesus with full confidence. He came because it was a chance. He had this basis of belief. So that tension of he came with belief, but he had doubt in his heart too. He just wasn't sure. That's believing doubt, because it's doubt that still says, I'm going to bring this to you, God. So if you're in a place of depression and despair and you still believe that there's a God who can hear your prayer, so you throw a prayer up and just say, God, help. That is believing doubt, because your heart is doubting that anything is going to come of this, but your heart is believing that there's a recipient to that prayer. And that seed of belief is something that God can use to answer your prayer, to change your life, and to find a way to show himself to you in a way that will expand your belief and shrink your doubt.